Hello, Ian here, the no-code alchemist and marketing automation specialist. So this is the part 3 of the content automation system I built for a client. So in part 1, I discussed how I handled subtitles and captions automatically. And in part 2, I demonstrated the auto-posted across socials. And now, in part 3, we will now turn this same content into SEO blog post automatically. So most creators already have the content, it's sitting in their videos, but turning one video into a full blog post means writing, formatting, and adding headings, linking, creating a featured image, uploading to website, and publishing, which usually takes 1 to 3 hours per post. So it just doesn't happen consistently. So this automation that I built for a client takes a single input, usually the video link or transcript from part 1 via the Google Sheet, and generates a publish ready blog draft with a strong title, proper headings, and upline structure. So this is also an SEO friendly summary. So then it automatically sends it to the client's blog system as a published post. So and logs everything so he and his team can review it in one place. So let me demo it to you. So it starts with these Google Sheets. Watch new row. So each row contains uh, the media URL and the social media ready captions that I discussed on my previous video. So this module watches for new rows. So whenever a topic is added, so the system automatically kicks off. So you just need to map the spreadsheet ID, which sheet is, or the sheet name, and yeah, it's just the basic column field here. So now on the second module, which is the create a chat completion open router module, where this AI step generates a strong SEO friendly blog title from the social media ready captions from the Google Sheets. So this is the prompt that I use. So I have this system prompt and this user prompt where I ask it to write a blog using the social media caption. So I paste the captions here, the post title, the YouTube description, LinkedIn caption, Twitter, TikTok, and so on. So I added parameters here. So I strictly instruct it to use German language only. So I mainly use GPT-5. So because this is the most cost efficient among the models. And now for this another create a chat completion module, which I ask it to uh, write a full blog post. So it is structured with headings, intro, body, conclusion, based on this YouTube, or based on the social media captions that are found on the Google Sheet. So basically, I have this system prompt and the user prompt where I paste where this AI will be basing his generated blog post. So 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 this is my prompt. This is very specific. I ask is to be more human sound. So I add the formatting rules, the presentation, the parameters, and the last is to be in German language. So I also use this GPT-5 also. And now for this image prompt generator, which I also used a create a chat completion module via OpenRouter, which this reads the blog content generated from this blog generator module and creates a detailed image prompt that matches the article's topic and tone. So this makes sure the featured image actually fits the post. So I have this system prompt here, and I have this user prompt. I This is the prompt that I write, very specific. So for the context, the blog post content is as provided, which I map from the blog generator under the um under these choices and this message and this content. So I ask is to read and understand the blog post, then write a detailed image generation. So I set a guidelines. I describe the such as the environment and such. So I also have it as this example output also, and I use the also the GPT-5 mini from the OpenAI. Now I also ask it to create image title and alt generator for SEO. So this module creates an SEO friendly image title and scripted alt text so that boosts accessibility and search visibility without anyone manually typing the alt tag. So this is the user prompt that I use. And for the user prompt, I add the so I ask it to read this blog title from this blog title generator and the blog content from the blog generator. So I set the guidelines here, and so I also use this GPT-5 mini also. Now I use this parse JSON module to parse the content output from this image title and alt generator to have a clean fields that we can use for the WordPress create a media item module. So basically, it parses the image title and alt text generated from this module, so we can use it to the succeeding module, which I will be discussing head on. Now, for the image generation, I use this image generation or the generate images module from OpenAI, and use the model for the DALL-E. So this is the generated prompt. So for the prompt, so I paste the generated prompt from the image prompt generator. So you just map the content from the image prompt generator. So you need to select the choices, the message, and uh, click this content. So I add some parameters here, such as the sizes, what quality, the style, and what response format. So I selected this image file as the response format. Now for this text parser, which is I also added. So now after this image generation module, I also added these two additional modules. So for the text parser and array aggregators, so this is another polished step that makes the blog post instantly more valuable. So we already have the YouTube Shorts link from part 2, and WordPress needs a clean embed URL. So the video is actually playable inside the blog post, not just a plain link. So this step takes the short. So this is the pattern. So this takes the YouTube Shorts URL. So extract the video ID with this text parser and then rebuilds it into a clean YouTube embed link using an array aggregator. So this is the pattern that I use, and the text you need to map the variable from the Google Sheets watch new rows module. So you need to paste the YouTube URL. So this is the URL which we need to get this ID and add the embed before the ID. And now using this array aggregator, uh, we add this, or I add this a YouTube slash embed and the parsed ID. So we can now have a clean YouTube embed link that we can use to add this to the WordPress blog post. And now for the WordPress create a media. So this module uploads the generated image as a media item and attaches the image title and alt text later previously generated, so everything is stored properly inside the media. So using the parse JSON module, we add this image title and the alt text, and also we use the file. So the file are coming from this OpenAI generate image module, which is here. So now for the final step, we will now publish the post using this WordPress create a post, where we will now map all the um, generated output from the previous module, where this is the embed link. So we can now get the clean embed link from this array aggregator module and paste it here. Just put some HTML tags here to make it work in the front end. So now for the source, we will now use the output from this array aggregator. We now have the clean YouTube embed link and the blog title itself, which can come from this blog generator module. So from this choices, message, and this is the actual blog. So you can select what type it is, the date. So I use the date from the Google Sheet. So where when it was actually posted from YouTube. So this one, so you can either select this to publish or draft or pending, but at this instance we decided to publish it straight. And you can select the categories. So at this instance, this is the categories, tags, and also the featured media, which we can get from this create a media item. So this is the media item, which media item ID. And yeah, so we will be running this automation so we can see it live in action. So now we will now just check. So this is the latest post from the December 8th. So this is the title, and based on the caption, so this is the latest post uploaded. So dated December 8th. Now let's see if the next post will be processed and uploaded to WordPress blogs. Let's see. Right, let's run this. So now it watched for new rows, and it successfully created a blog title. So let's check for the blog title generated. So I think, yeah, it's the same, similar. Now it is writing a blog post. So it finished writing a blog. So let's check the blog output generated. So yeah, it's well structured with the HTML tags on it. And for the image prompt generated, so let's check it out. So yeah, it is a polished. I think it's in. So yeah, it is a polished image prompt. And let's check the image title and alt text generated. So yeah, it's good. Now for the parsed image title and alt text. So let's check. So yeah, it was parsed correctly. And for the image generated, which are in the form of field data, which we can see it later. And for the parsed YouTube Shorts link, so this is the, so we now get the YouTube video ID, and for the output, yeah, we now have a clean embeddable YouTube video URL. And for the media item, and it is now successfully uploaded to WordPress. So this is the content. So now let's check the WordPress blogs. So you can see this is the image generated. So this is the title. So let's check it um, on the title. So this is the title. Yeah. And let's read the actual blog generated. So this is the featured image generated from the OpenAI image generation module. This is the title, and this is the clean YouTube embed link, which is clickable on the WordPress blogs. So as you can see, it has a table of contents. This is the actual blog post, which we can check. So um, let's check the, yeah, this content. So this is the first H1, and yeah. Now that's the full workflow for this automation. So the one piece of content now becomes a short form post across platforms and a long form blog asset. So without the client writing manually. So that's the output from just uploading a raw videos in the Google Drive. So this is how you stay consistent, build SEO over time, and get more ROI from every single video. So if you want this system built for your business, so the next step would be to comment down below. You can email me, send me a message, or DM me on LinkedIn, so we can map your current content workflow and plug in the right automation. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new or you get some ideas for your current workflow automation, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.